Hello everybody, welcome on into some baseball action right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and every single day at 6 p.m., provided the Mariners are playing Pacific time, that is, you can catch a brand new game of Mariners baseball right here on the channel. So if you'd like to see that, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. I got a shadow over here, and my hair's like sticking up, and it looks weird, but I don't think you can see it, so it doesn't matter. Today, we're back. It's a day off. We got a kind of a weird week here this week. With the Mariners. We had yesterday off. We'll have Thursday off, and in between those 2 days off, we get to play the 34-26 San Diego Padres, a team that we played very well against last year. So not only am I going into this game with confidence because I've played this team well in the past, but the last couple of games have been a lot better from a batting perspective. AJ Pollock going absolutely mad lad and just going 4 for 4 with 3 home runs. It's arguably the finest offensive performance I have ever had with an individual player. And he single-handedly won the game against the Texas Rangers in game number 3. We lost 1-0 to them. We won a total of 17-4, 8-2, 9-2 in those last 2 games. Feeling good. So we're feeling really good, which means I got to settle myself down. Can't get too hyped. Can't get too amped up. We had good starts in both of those games, scoring in the first 2 innings of each of those last couple of games, and that definitely helps. Pitching has been a little weird. We've given up some weird runs. Hasn't been like, it's been fine for the most part, but I have noticed that there have been multiple innings over the last couple of games that are like, oh, this is taking a while. We're not getting the swings and misses. We're not. All of a sudden, everyone has 20/20 vision. Maybe I'm being too predictable. I don't know. But I do hope that the good vibes continue here as we continue through this stretch of games that we're going to be facing teams that are at 500 or above, and that includes this San Diego Padres team. We have Marco Gonzalez on the bump today, 4-4 with a 3.18 ERA. We're taking on Joe Musgrove, who is 5-3 with a 3.27 ERA. We are 42-17. 25 games over 500. The San Diego Padres are 8 games over 500, and we are in San Diego for a set of 2, and then we will see San Diego later at home for, I believe, just a 2-game set, which I think is how it was last year. I think they qualify San Diego and Seattle as like regional rivals or something like that. I think they entered the league in the same year, so they kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a weird. It's a weird thing that they do. AJ Pollock's batting hot, no doubt about it. Colton Wong, I like him in that spot. I'm all right with that double righty there. I don't know. I don't really change the lineup a lot. The issue I've been running into, I want to use Rodriguez's speed, but I haven't been getting off to good starts. Getting him on base. Tried to steal a base yesterday. I feel like I had just a bunch of base running blunders with Rodriguez yesterday, or Sunday. Might actually just be the thing. I don't usually record at this time of the day, so this shadow thing is
Park
new.
In downtown San Diego, 2 of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Julio Rodriguez. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a
number
really
60
nice year.
today.
And that's on both sides of the ball,
labeled
not
that
just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching
326
staff,
average.
they
That
always
is pretty
have great
wild.
things to say about him. And they
I'm
say
trying
the
to
team
learn how to
really
steal.
looks to him to be one of the
400 games into this.
Day in and day out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
There we go. Playing a different team, so I need to adjust accordingly. All right, here is our pitching matchup. Joe Musgrove, 12 starts, 5-3 record, 3.27 ERA, 77 innings pitched, 78 hits, 23 walks, 64 strikeouts, 131 on the whip. Can't get too big eyes on that whip number. Giving up a walk and hit per inning pitched or over 1.
Most guys get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball, but for some reason,
here we go.
he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life. life, and he's able to
slider at 85, four seam at 95, cutter at 93, curveball at 84, sinker at 95.
And the pitch. Julio Rodriguez.
And there is a nice slider right on the corner for strike number 1. First of the American or the National League West, taking on first place in the American League West.
The wind and the pitch. Next offering
That's
misses down and away. Lifted in the air, right center field.
That'll likely be an out.
No trouble here. Puts
Late
it
on
away
that.
for the out. One up, one down.
I love the Western Metal Supply Co. building.
And stepping in for the Mariners.
I wonder how much those. Do you think that those are some of the more expensive seats in the stadium? I mean, I could look. You could tell me factually.
Line drive, base hit down
That'll be
the
a base
line.
hit. I gotta settle down here early on that last pitch. Lucky enough to muscle it into right field for a hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really
Take
good
a breath
balance,
here.
nice extension, and he met it out
Every
front
time I
for
see the
line drive
side,
knock.
the side
down
emblem,
to
logo,
Oscar
whatever it is on
Hernandez.
the Padres jersey, I always think of Buffalo Wild Wings.
And the first
That's a good
offering
take.
is
That's a
not
good take
close.
right
You got to keep an eye on Musgrove, too, because he's been known on the back of the mound to play tic-tac-toe with the other team's pitcher. He did that once in a game with a former teammate, Chad Kuhl. It was a tie. And a pitch. He swings and fouls
Early
one
on
off.
that one again, that was a pretty.
Crawford leads off first with one away.
It feels like a hittable slider.
Pitches in
That's
there.
a nice
and it's
fastball.
1-2. Next offering is fouled back.
Late on that one, okay. Switch the swing there to a contact swing. That's a good take right there.
Is even.
Don't chase anything out of the zone. At least try to stay out of the double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch.
He went back to that slider one more time. It was mostly sliders in that at bat.
Even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And now, Cal Raleigh.
That is a bummer of a pitch to miss.
The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of
Makes
play.
a little bit more sense late on that
in
one.
The playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in a division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nice job behind the plate there. And now it's 1-2. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. One left for
Late on
Seattle.
both of my swings
and
and just didn't see it
get
fast
their first
enough.
opportunity in a scoreless
Sorry.
ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Marco Gonzalez, our man on the mound today. 12 starts with a 4-4 record. 3.18 ERA, 62.1 innings pitched. He has only 6 walks to 72 strikeouts. He's given up 59 hits, and that is good for a whip of just over 1 at 1.04.
It's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Xander Bogaerts in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This has to be the best start that I've ever had. Like, this is kind of absurd. I feel like I'm actually good at the game every once in a while.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter.
You mean Derek Cheater?
Swings and misses, struck him out. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looking good here with Gonzalez early. I like where we're getting these pitches. I struggled with both of I struggled with a couple of guys yesterday and the day before. Gosh darn it, Saturday and Sunday.
Well, pitchers like this usually
with
work down in the zone
location
a lot,
and
but
kind of
these
just
days, with
throwing
all the uppercut
balls.
swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective
Rodriguez
up
hopefully
in the
has
zone
the
with hard
speed,
stuff.
and he
So maybe
does.
that's one
Nice
area he
grab
can
in the
improve
gap.
in his game to try to combat that long
Kind of a
ball.
weird bullpen out there.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny.
And now it's Manny Machado. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And he pumps it a strike. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss.
Good
and that's that.
start here defensively.
3 up, 3 down for San
Gonzalez
Diego.
with a 10-pitch inning there.
No score.
Couple of strikeouts and the fly ball out to Rodriguez. Game seems a little weirdly delayed.
Second inning set to go. And now for Seattle, Ty France. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Musgrove back to work. In for a strike.
That's fine. Sliders up in the zone. Probably should have
so reliant on the matchups
gone
nowadays,
for that,
Chris,
but
and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Batting six, the seventh
Colton
baseman,
Wong up to hit.
Colton Wong.
That misses.
Colton Wong got in
It's
on the
1-0.
fun yesterday.
Musgrove was
Sunday,
originally picked in the first round of 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his
He's
hometown
throwing a lot of
team
stuff
in the
low in the
playoffs
zone.
in 2022.
I saw that
Tosses
one
to the
slider
pitcher,
up in the
covering
zone,
bag.
and it's just
that takes care of Wong. AJ Pollock at the dish. First offering misses the mark.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series.
That one
is that
ripped.
gonna go
And
foul.
it's foul.
Almost
His
another
favorite player
home run with
growing up
AJ
was
Pollock.
former Cy Young Award winner Jake Peavy, and he wears number 44 in Peavy's honor. And he actually got to meet.
Damn it.
Well,
Missed
we'll
a
hold
home
that
run,
thought as that's the
and then
third
it's just an out.
and we'll end
Okay.
the inning. And 1, 2, 3.
Rocky
go
start
the
to the
Mariners.
beginning here.
We'll
That
go
was
to the
not a
bottom of the
great
second.
inning. Too
No
much
score.
aggression. I saw that slider up in the zone. I kind of camped out there. Not what I was looking for. A little better timing on that, and we might have looked
Here's
at
Juan Soto.
AJ Pollock's fourth home run in 2
The
games.
left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Do you love the Soto
Do they have the
shuffle?
Soto shuffle
Yes,
in
I
this?
do. I think it's a
in this game?
little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
Oh, I highly doubt old people were okay with it.
Pitch. Got him
Got him
looking.
looking.
And that's the first out.
Give him a little Soto
Just
shuffle.
excellent location on that inside fastball, really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. That's in there.
Definitely too slow
And
on that
is
one.
strike
Carpenter doing me a favor laying off that one. Blech.
Fought off foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Rodriguez.
Maybe some
snags it for
fans.
the second out.
Like, not the good fans, but like, if there's like a jerk out there, I bet they're like, all right with it.
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. first pitch, and that's
Nelson
in for a
Cruz on the
strike.
Mariners back around 2020. Maybe 2021.
Now a high fly ball out to left center.
I'm
Pollock
surprised
in
that this is
pursuit.
Pollock's ball, but that's all
Flashes
right.
the
We'll take it,
leather
and
on
we
the
are
run
through
and catch.
2.
And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll move to the third with no
Friars?
score.
What the hell does that even mean? We're fried up real good. Yes, chef.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. Suarez, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's
fine.
in for a
Let that one
strike.
go in. I'm looking a
Some of the
little
greatest
lower.
players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
It is unfortunately a foul ball. That's one that I want back.
Next, San
A couple of
Diego.
pitches now in this early
Ball one
going
there.
here that I'd
It's a
like
good
back.
take.
Got him.
Oh, God, he
Down on
froze me.
strikes,
He locked
and he
me
knew
up
it.
with
Well,
it.
just couldn't
Oh,
pull the trigger on
my
the
goodness.
fastball right there, and I don't think he was
I wasn't
taking it
looking for a
thinking it might
four-seam
be a
fastball
called
right there.
ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Top of
I
the
was
third,
looking
no score.
curveball, slider, sinker. I mean, something
Off
that
the
was going to
mark
drop
there.
out of the
And
zone.
that's ball one.
1-1.
Probably a part that I haven't considered enough as we move through this season. I'm already struggling with, his four-seam fastball tops out at 95. Already kind of struggling with that velocity and higher. But when I'm looking for something like
One
slower,
down, base is empty. Fouls it off.
there's
Still
another pitch
1
I'd
and
like
2.
back.
Now he's desperately
three
looking for
of
that
them.
swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's
Grisham
two.
settles under it.
Two.
Puts it away for the out.
Probable. I mean, that's two potential home runs and one solid piece of contact that I just
So digging
missed.
in,
But the
Rodriguez.
fastball,
Flied out his
if
first
I'm late
time.
on it already, if I see it coming in and it's
Next pitch is popped up. Campusano makes
a little
the
irritated
catch,
with that. I
and
mean, I'm
that'll
looking
do
in the
it.
bottom of the zone. I can't even
Nobody
finish my
left
thought.
for Seattle, and we're still not at
It's
at
harder to
0.
recover if I'm already late on the four-seam fastball. And that's twice now that we've seen that pitch get past me where it's just like I just not even a chance to try and foul it off,
Set for the bottom
have
of
any
the
kind of
third,
weak contact
and now
or
it's
anything.
Austin
It's just
Nola.
The catcher.
a
Gonzalez,
little frustrating.
a 6'1" lefty,
Really bad at bat with Julio
205
Rodriguez.
pounds,
I am wasting
a
his
former
speed.
first-round pick back in 2013. There's a strike.
That's excellent
I
location. on the
think that we're
fastball
gonna
right
get
there
one. We're gonna
early
get
in
one of
this
those
game. If
sliders.
he can do that all game, should be a good outing.
He's left it.
Next pitch
He's
downstairs.
left a few of them.
1-1.
I'm bound to get lucky once.
And a foul ball. And a ball evens the count.
Losing
Boog, it looks
control
like
here a
somebody
little
missed a
bit.
swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Literally not
That
sure
one
because it
lifted
was
to
a
left.
two-ball count after that.
Pollock hauls it in, and there's one away.
Chop Terry's a
pull
little
with
off
bit
sometimes.
Right there, that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Luis Campusano
down.
stands in here, takes ball one low. That's in there, and that's strike one.
One way to make a
One
guy
ball, one
real
strike.
uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fastball for a strike, and the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That curveball did not drop the way I wanted it to. Way higher in the zone. Gross.
Swings through
There we
it
go.
for
There's
the
a nice
K.
swing and a miss.
Snuck the fastball by him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike
Batting
zone. We're
box.
seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Trent Grisham in the box with
Further
two
inside
gone,
than I'd like to
and
see,
takes a
but-
look at a called strike.
All right.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Maybe just eke a cutter out just a little bit further.
And the 0-2. And the pitch is
He
outside.
thought about it. For a split second, he thought about it. That's a bad circle change. Too fast on that one. Especially that back half. You could really see it.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That'll work.
Padres down in order. And we are still scoreless.
90's not the fastest fastball in the world.
And welcome back. John Sciambi
playing
with
it off
Chris
that circle change, I think
Singleton,
was
and
effective.
set to lead off the fourth, J.P.
Okay,
Crawford.
J.P. Crawford here leading off inning number 4.
The right-hander back to work. On the ground.
And that
Sneaks
is what I am
through,
looking
base
for.
hit.
A little
Man aboard
early
on
on
the
that,
leadoff
but
single.
fastball low in the zone. Just enough to muscle it out there.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
Here's
I
Teoscar
mean,
Hernandez.
Crawford's what, 2
His
for 2
first
now?
at bat was a strikeout. Next pitch is popped up.
Slided its way up in the zone. That's such a bad
Settles
swing, and I'm
underneath it.
late on it. Gross.
And it's caught for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Raleigh batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get
Late
a
on
good
the
pitch to hit.
85 mile an hour
And as nasty as
slider?
his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-2 stays alive. And the righty deals. Foul off the plate.
Real
They'll
lucky
do
to
it
get a
again.
piece of that curveball. Those are the pitches I've been looking for when I'm getting frozen by the fastball.
Ripped to first.
Oh, no!
To the bag himself. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
All right,
and no one left.
there's nothing
On
to
down
be mad
the
about with
bottom
that.
of the
He
fourth.
literally,
We're tied.
it's a nice
0-0.
play and just landed on first base. Landed on first
Back
base.
here in San Diego.
Okay, well.
And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Damn it. I don't even know if that was like good swing
The line
timing,
to
bad
cut the
swing
pitch.
timing. That was a
Even
mess.
though Bogaerts, at the beginning of his career, signed with
might
and then
sneak down
played
the line
for the
a little
Boston
bit.
Red Sox, his favorite
Maybe try and
player
send
growing
Crawford
up
to
was
third,
Derek
but-
Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2.
Why are we still talking about Derek Jeter?
The pitch. And down on strikes
Wow,
he goes.
got him.
And
That was
quick
a
out number
pretty
1.
Really love
brutal.
the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you
That's
what.
a really
pitcher and
bad
catcher on the
circle
same
change.
page right now.
Second baseman,
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a strike. The Padres hitless so far in the game. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Still too fast?
And here it comes. Good eye in that spot.
Just
He
missed.
should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Out towards right center field.
Oscar with a really good read on that one.
Hernandez racing, makes the
A little
catch.
surprised that was his ball to get. I mean, considering how close Colton Long was to that, but that's all right.
Manny.
We'll work with
Here's
it.
Manny Machado. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And there's the strike. Inside, just missed. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs. Now 1 out to right. Hernandez ranging after it.
There we go, nice grab. A couple of great reads in the outfield by Teoscar Hernandez. I feel like I've been maybe a little too critical of it lately. Not 100% sure still if it's the game or if it's him specifically.
Back here at Petco Park. And now the first baseman.
They have gone under the hood and tweaked some of the gameplay stuff to make it a little more realistic.
A pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball to some authority, but it's just not happening.
That was the swing that you made?
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next to hit, Colton Wong. Ball 1, no strikes.
That was what I went with? That was when it was like, yeah, go for it.
Swung on, belted.
I got one. We finally got one. It wasn't the pitch that I thought it was. But he finally left one over the heart of the plate that I was able to get to. We missed a couple of them. We've missed at least 3 solid hits being early on some of the pitches that he's thrown. And Colton Wong coming through with a beautiful solo home run. No doubter. Those are the perfects I want to see. Tired of seeing perfects that are outs.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it.
This is what I've needed from Colton Wong. I felt so good with him. I was putting him in the cleanup spot. He got injured, and then I just lost the flow with him. That's a bad swing with A.J. Pollock. Too aggressive. But the last couple games, been feeling a lot better with him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz.
If I could just flip those PCIs right there.
Tracks it down for the out. 2 away down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
There's a swing and a drive.
Stay.
Out of here.
Fair ball. Yes.
He flexes
yes.
his power with
I knew it.
His 17th of the
We'd eventually
year.
get one. We were still early.
It's 2-0.
And we was just inside that yellow line on the corner of the building. But a couple of solo shots here. We've been living for the home runs lately. Actually, you know what? That's not true, because I forgot that the second game of that
fair when you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's gonna hook
oh
foul,
my goodness, just off the brick.
Kept the hands moving forward just long enough to
finally good enough on the timing to get the slider. That was what I was hoping for. I was saying that we were living on the home run, but we actually hadn't been. That second Texas game had 6 of the 8 runs were scored via the small ball. And we are really on top of this guy now. That's a cutter. That's a perfect, I think.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And
I mean, that's what I'm looking for.
So
is that sort of like
here's the Mariners leadoff
keep the pressure on him.
Rodriguez.
Problem is that if someone throws a pitch like that, that's when I'm swinging, especially after a home run. You can see it with that Pollock at bat after the Colton Wong home run.
And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Trammell off of first with 2 away.
And we're late on that, and it is.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out.
I haven't done a single good thing with Rodriguez in this game, and that's
not
super
once,
frustrating.
but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Juan Soto. Gonzalez back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped helped the Nationals to win the World Series in
How
2019.
there it is. There it is.
and
There's
won
a little
batting
Soto
title,
thing that he
351
does.
in that short
How mad do you think he
2020
would be if a pitcher struck him out and
That
the
one
pitcher
in
did
for
that
a
to him?
strike, 2-2.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the DH
Matt
for the
Carpenter
Padres.
has a terrific
Matt
mustache.
Carpenter. He's 0 for 1.
Terrific mustache.
And first offering is fouled off.
You can push the Padres into a tie with those pesky
Next
Los
offering
Angeles
is in
Dodgers
for a strike.
for first place in the
The
American or
Padres
the National League
still looking
West.
for their first hit in this one. And 1-2.
That's a bad
See how the
pitch.
catcher
That's-
wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering is down low. Cuts and
There we
misses.
go.
It's a strikeout.
Perfectly
Effective
executed
pitch
12-6
there.
curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Cruz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss.
Thank God he swung at that. I mean, that was probably going to be a 3-ball count right there, which is not where I want to be.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing
we
and a
go.
miss. Struck
Okay.
him out.
All
And
right.
good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0.
How much do I have to pay for that Jack in the Box head up there on the top of the foul pole?
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Crawford measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swung on, looped into center.
Ooh,
Makes
darn
the
it, just a
catch
little
for the
late
out.
on it.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Teoscar Hernandez
Strikeout
up next for the
hot.
Mariners.
See if he...
That one's in there.
That's a great take
That's
right
strike
there.
1.
That is a
Hernandez,
very good
30
take.
years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
I mean, worst case,
Again,
like,
the talent we've seen from the Dominican
that
Republic.
slider.
Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Flips the corner. 1-2. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Bat on the shoulder here. We're at a 2-2 count.
And another ball.
We'll switch to a contact swing. Hopefully that can help us foul something off if it's
The
in the zone.
3-2
Just kidding.
is
Pretty
off
easy
the
walk.
outside
That
edge,
was a
and that is
6-pitch
ball
walk
4.
that I
What
didn't swing
battle.
a single
It's not
time.
always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Cal Raleigh up next for the
Can't
Mariners.
get too aggressive here.
First pitch
That's
doesn't
why.
find the zone. Bullpen action for the Padres. Nabil Krismat getting
Oh
ready
yeah,
to go.
Cal Raleigh, you can see up there
Pomeranz
DP
warming up
double
as
play.
well.
One of the more absurd
The
double
1-0.
plays we've had or seen all season
That's
long.
ripped. Base hit.
a little
Quick
late on
throw
that
back
one.
in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Pitching change here, Nabil Prismat. 25th appearance of the
coming
year
in with
for
a
him.
3.23 ERA in 24 games, a 3-2 record, 2 blown saves, 22 to 10 strikeouts to walks. Righties batting better than lefties, which is surprising because he is a right-handed pitcher.
Ty France. up
Ty
next for
France
the
coming to the
Mariners.
mound, and we are going to be looking at a circle change 80 to 85, four seam at 93, curveball 76, sinker 92.
That one's in there, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next one misses, and 1-1. Swings
Oh,
over the
big
top of
swing and a
that
miss
one.
on that circle
Well, the hitter
change.
shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to
inside.
it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Went right back to, okay, that is his primary pitch.
Kicks and fires. Hit weakly on the ground. Machado over to Kim. One. Ow! The double play ends the inning
Fuck.
and might have saved the game for them.
I mean,
Poetry
fuck
in
me.
motion there
God
as the second
damn
baseman
it.
turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We've seen managers making some good pitching changes, and it's the worst combination of speed right there. Nobody's able to
Welcome
force
back.
just a
And now
one-out
catcher
throw.
comes up to hit. Austin Nola.
The catcher.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a base hit.
Rodriguez that time took a pretty hefty lean to his.
He needed that one. It's been a
right.
tough stretch at the plate lately. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap.
Bad
but
location on the
I'm pretty
four-seam
surprised He only
fastball.
ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
A little late on that one.
Campusano. The next to hit takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
76, let's try and ratchet it up.
And a swing and
90,
a miss.
89, that works.
And he's down
That
on
works.
strikes for the second
That's
time
the spot
today.
I want the
You
strikeout.
usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nola, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. The pitch. That one missed.
That's a strike. Oh, come on. That's a 1-2 count.
That's in there.
That's a
And
terrible
out 2-2.
fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And here comes Sander Bogarts, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike one. Bogarts, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground, right side.
Nice play by Colton Wong.
Bogarts
The
retired.
12-6 curve comes in handy.
One left for San
Give up the
Diego,
one hit,
and they're
but no
down
damage
2-0.
done after that. And that should be about it for Marco Gonzalez.
Drew Pomeranz taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Left-handed
Number 15.
pitcher coming out here with a 2.28 ERA.
Here's the second base.
Neither lefties nor righties are batting
He's
very well
already
against
homered
him.
here in this
This
one.
is the spot to do it.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
85 on a knuckle curve. What are we looking at here? 4-seam at 96, knuckle curve at 87. That one was at 85. 2-seam at 95.
There's the strike.
How does he look so casual up there? Just casually throwing 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
Next offering is fouled back.
Late, I'm sure.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And that one missing low. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Pollock up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one.
Early. Way early.
To the right side.
Good. But on top of
High
it.
throw to first, and he
Wow.
can't reach it.
Okay.
And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to first because they usually don't have to put much on it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That one down the line. A dive. Nice stop. And they get the out.
That
Manny
didn't
Machado
get
has the
through?
arm strength of a pitcher with the athleticism of a position player. Great diving catch right there. Knows he has plenty of time with that cannon of an arm.
Trammell up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low.
Must have been that was a much slower ball than I was thinking it was up the line. Stop. Stop it.
And now the lefty. That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike. Julio Rodriguez on deck for the M's. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mariners lead 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
It's been a disappointing offensive day. I mean, just not looking good offensively. We've
Back
had some
here in San
swings that have been there.
Diego,
We've
bottom
obviously
of the
driven out a
7th.
couple
Now
of
it's the
home
second
runs, but
baseman,
even one of them was, I
Ha-Seong
mean,
Kim.
right there. Don't even mess around
Now
with
a
it.
right-handed arm out of the
Don't
bullpen.
even mess with it.
Matt Brash.
Matt Brash,
And
come
he
on
has
in.
some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 47, Matt Brash.
Just, yeah, there we go. This is the right call. We're getting to that third time through the lineup. We've even though we've only given up a hit, some of the outs have been a little more tricky, and there's no reason to even fuss around with it. Circle changes have not been my friend today. Typically they aren't, and it's usually this... Whatever it is, the shift that I need to make with my thumb from, like, the bottom quarter to the right side is just... Just a really rough, really rough transition.
And he deals. Popped up. Crawford drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Not a great slider location there.
Strike
Not a
two.
great fastball
Well, this
location
one, the
either.
offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Bounce to the left side. Suarez
Get there.
sends it to first. Machado
Professional
out of the
baseball
play.
player.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now the youngster Juan Soto.
I forgot that A is not a fastball.
Misses
That's
inside.
fine. I am
Ball
completely
one.
okay with that being
Definitely a
off the
swing
plate
and
like
miss
that.
slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Beautiful 97-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball.
Righty delivers. Inside, just missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll
That
do it
is a
again.
Beautiful slider.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball popped up. They get the out on
How'd that work out
Soto.
for you, Soto?
And that is the
Your stupid
third
little
out of
shuffle?
the inning. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Steven
So I think it might be a
as
Sewald
relievers
Munoz
go,
finish. I
he's
wasn't
not
really
a big
thinking about that in
strikeout guy.
context of
Tries to
like
force weak
save
contact,
situation,
so
opportunity, all that
command and
stuff. So.
execution are huge for him.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Four-seam at 98, slider at 85, circle change at 87.
That's in there. Strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The pitch. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. And there's the strike.
Got to be real wary of the slider.
Next one is off the plate. Now 2-2.
2-2.
And that's outside. And that's ball 4.
Wow. Wow.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Now it's the
Ryan swinging a
shortstop,
single
J.P.
pitch.
Crawford.
That is absurd.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and
big swing on that slider there.
Offering.
Wow, no fair right there.
Perfect, perfect.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In the dirt.
Hold on.
And
I don't have the pitching situation I want in the bullpen.
Rodriguez at first, one gone. The 1-1. That clips the corner.
Huh.
Next offering upstairs. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
Way too late on that. Holy
shit. If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
There's no reason to swing at that.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Righty to the plate. Back foot
tied me up with a
fucking
fucking slider.
One left for Seattle. They're up 2-0.
I take the good things that I do and I just get rid of them with terrible at-bats.
New pitcher
And
now,
I mean
Paul
fucking
Sewell.
garbage.
This guy's a strike thrower.
Damn
He's
it.
done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 37, Paul Sewell.
We've dropped his ERA pretty considerably as well, which is good news. Cut it down by about a run. These pitches aren't great right off the bat. We'll go around the horn here. I definitely meant to throw a slider on that one, but that's okay.
And welcome back.
So let's do this. And then we get Munoz warmed up.
Bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Matt Carpenter. First pitch just misses. And here it comes.
Ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away
Come
from him a little
on.
bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
But we did get a friendly strikeout call there. He's missed
Hitter,
some, but they're not.
Take that all day long.
He's not been wildly inconsistent.
He found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now, Nelson Cruz.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
At the belt and fires. just off the outside edge. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This is actually getting a little frustrating that I can't put these guys away.
Next. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That one is gone.
No, Boo, clearly some frustration
Fucking
out there on the
bullshit.
mound right now.
Fucking
that ball was
bullshit.
So close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting
Just
to the
complimented
pitch
him
and
that
hitting
we've been
it
able to
hard enough
lower
get
his
over the fence.
ERA. That's
Next
terrible
offering is in
two-seam.
for a
So
strike.
I think part of the problem with that last at-bat was that really bad two-seam. I was trying to get cute. I was a little too cute, and it was a really bad pitch.
The tying run
And that
at
just
the plate. Foul ball
Futzed everything
still
up. The
0-2.
problem also is Seawald's slider is not looking great today.
Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Okay, so 3
Fires
solo
across
home
the
runs is what you're
diamond.
looking at
Now
today.
2
It's
out.
a
That's
2-1
why you
advantage
hug
for the
lines
Mariners.
on the corners.
We're not out of this
Ball
inning
game
just
like
yet,
this,
kind of like I thought I was.
perfectly.
I've been so effective
Next to hit, Luis Campusano.
throughout the day that, like, oh, third batter? Yeah, that
In
was
there, and it's 0-1.
the out. That was the inning ender.
There's the strike.
Very solid inning on the
Should I be
mound so
trying
far
to
here
hit
in
that
the
spot
eighth.
a little bit more?
Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Base hit, left center field.
Didn't love that it was in the red. Should have gone back to that spot. That was too cute.
Nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Get it, France. Get it, France.
Right
Get it,
side,
France.
Foul territory.
Whew.
France
Okay, so
brings
Nelson
it in,
Cruz, who
and
I
that
loved
will
having
end
on
the
my
inning.
team.
The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Staying in the game on defense, Jose Azocar. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Tim Hill.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now for Seattle, Ty France. Known for his late inning heroics.
Sinker at 92, four seam at 94, slider at 85, cutter at 91.
And the pitch. In the air out to center. Azocar gets under it. Hauls it in. And there's one away.
Super frustrated with that. But also not surprised. Too aggressive
And up
with
next
that.
for Seattle, Colton Wong.
Good timing on a
He's already
fastball
homered in
higher
this
in the
game.
zone.
0-1. Hill, a 6'4 lefty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. In the air to left
In the zone
center.
again.
Azocar snags it on the run. Here's the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
The good news is the timing's pretty good, where I'm just looking in the wrong spot.
In the air, right side. Cruz going back on this one. Puts the squeeze
okay,
on
well,
that one.
Fuck off.
And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the ninth.
All right,
we go.
well,
Top of the order, due up. It's the
have to
Mariners
deal with,
2 and the Padres 1.
Bogarts, Kim, and Machado.
Welcome back, and here comes the
we go.
closer, Andres Munoz.
Let's pick up
Oh,
a
you see
win
the
here
ERA,
in a
very
pretty tightly
solid.
contested game.
That doesn't always
Bit of a
tell you the
letdown
whole story,
offensively, but
he's been really good so far
we've done
this year.
enough to have a lead and an opportunity for a save. Gotta fine-tune that strike zone, my man. I kind of forgot that I was
to
in
the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. There's a strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Laser could be extra bases. Wong with a relay throw, not gonna get him. He's in there.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Strike two. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. Squeezes it.
Not the start I was looking for here with Munoz.
Now batting, third baseman.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Machado.
Chopped left side. Suarez
Get there.
First,
Get there.
Machado out of the play.
That is such a big fucking out. That is such a big fucking out right there.
Juan Soto now trying to deliver as the hero.
He won't. Save. Let's go. Mariners 2, San Diego 1. Fuck yeah. The two most threatening hitters in that lineup out with garbage one pitch at bats.
Are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton.
Yo, Soto, shuffle your way back to the fucking dugout,
MLB
bitch.
Show. Thanks for stopping
Bitch.
by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
All right. What a replay. Colton Wong got the scoring started today with a solo home run. I think that was the second time Machado with a really nice play there at third. I thought that was actually going to sneak through. France with a nice play at first to end the game. Marco Gonzalez gets to 5-4. Then Joe Musgrove drops to 4 or 5-4. They were both 5-4 after this game. It was a nice play by Machado. I thought that was going to get through, but it just didn't, and that sucked. The offense wasn't great today. We missed some pitches, absolutely missed pitches there, but we were able to do just enough. 2 runs in that 5th inning, and that was all we needed. 2-1 victory here. Nelson Cruz was 1 for 3 with the home run. I mean, this is the kind of game that A, I want to be competitive in, and 2, I want to be able to pull out victories. I want to feel comfortable and confident going into games against either better rated teams or better recorded teams. With, you know, when we're playing them, there's going to be more on the line later in the season. Have that confidence. I'm already working with the, you know, hey, we've been able to make some comebacks before. We've been down several runs. We're able to get those big innings. We're working on that. Why not work with confidence that we can work, or that we can beat some of these better teams? I'm pretty sure twice in that game they had runners in scoring position with nobody out, and somehow I was able to wiggle out of it and prevent any runs from scoring. Otherwise, we might have a different result. It's a pretty razor thin difference between winning and losing today, and we are fortunately on the winning side. Your player of the game is Marco Gonzalez. He also gets the win. His 5th of the season, 6 innings pitched, 1 hit given up, 10 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Joe Musgrove, he drops to 5-4, 5.1 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, gave up 2 home runs, and 2 earned runs, 2 solo shots. And that Suarez home run it was tight. That was tight down the line. The Colton Wong, though, home run was a no-doubter. We did miss a couple pitches, like I said earlier, and we probably should have had at least solid hits, if not maybe a home run, one more in there somewhere. But, hey, we pick up a victory. Munoz, save number 18 on the season. Colton Wong's 1 for 4 with a solo shot. Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 3 with a home run. Unfortunately, with Rodriguez, it was just a really bad game for me with him. We drew a walk with him, but his outs were real rough. J.P. Crawford was 2 for 4. We did pick up another steal, but that was immediately followed by a terrible swing with Cal Raleigh way inside, and that cost us an opportunity with a runner in scoring position. My connection to the show online has been lost. Has my connection to downloading Diablo 4 been lost? No, it has not. All right, San Diego. We take care of game number 1, drop them to 34-27. I think I might have said they were 6 games over 500. They were clearly 8. Now they're only 7. Whatever. We improved to 43-17, which is important because we are going to advance the day. The Houston Astros, they are making their run. They are making the run. They're 9-1 in their last 10. They're now 7.5 games behind us. They've picked up a game because we're 8-2. But they are looking really, really good. The Rangers, we handed them a couple of losses in their last 10. They are 5-5. The Angels are sliding closer and closer to 500. By the time we get to them on Friday, they could be an even 32-32. They're 4-6 in their last 10, and this division's starting to separate out a little bit. It did help the Astros that they played the Angels, so they're able to pull them down and shove them down while pulling themselves up. And the Rangers are just kind of middling in there and didn't play a great series, but still got a win against us. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. The Athletics have been out of it for a long, long time. But the division is separating out a little bit, where those 3 teams in the middle were right at 8.5 to 9.5 games back. What happens tomorrow? Hopefully we get a short sweep of the San Diego Padres. Does that happen? You'll have to tune in to find out. You can see Luis Castillo on the mound with an 8-2 record, a 1.64 ERA, taking on Blake Snell. He's 2-5 with a 4.79 ERA. That'll be tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can catch all the Mariners action, digital Mariners action here in MLB The Show 23 that you can handle. Thanks so much for watching. Good sports. Go Mariners.